Minions and Monsters is the reason the Despicable Me franchise needs to fucking end. When I heard that there's a third Minions movie, I never thought anything about it. I was expecting the third movie to be focused on Gru's teenage years as a villain. That could have worked as an evolving origin story for Gru and his connection to the Minions. But fuck that! The third movie is actually about these three stupid nobodies who have no connection to Gru, and they want to make a monster movie in 1920s Hollywood.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
How the hell is this possible? The first movie takes place in 1968. The second film takes place in 1976. But this film takes place around 47 years before that. Making Minions and Monsters, the very first chronological film in the Despicable Me series.
Serious?
Why the fuck would you do that? Why the hell did you do this to yourselves? With your own continuity of your franchise that you guys worship and make buckloads of money. In the first movie, every minion was isolated from the world where they spend their life in the ice caves. Until Kevin decided to find a new master with Bob and Stuart. But in this movie, these minions that have no connections to anyone and they're out of isolation into Hollywood in the 1920s. Seriously, you honestly broke your own franchise's continuity because you idiots keep focusing on money instead of making something that everyone would really want to spend their hard-earned money watching in theaters. The only explanation that I could think of is that the Minions traveled back in time to the 1920s to make a monster movie. That's the only possible reason as to why this movie takes place in this setting. But they decided the film should take place in the 1920s because the setting looks good for a film. I'm starting to think that Minions and Monsters is just Hollywood propaganda to make it look like a perfect place to be for movies. But in reality, it's filled with awful people who abuse their victims, and nobody cares about anyone except themselves. And they're still using the exact same type of comedy. Toilet humor. Is this really a type of fetish that these people working on this film have? Poop, pee, and toilet jokes? Because it's really hitting a boiling point.
Patis, por favor. Oh, Chris!
This isn't funny!
Why can't these fools just make different types of jokes instead of sticking with something that's been done to death many times? I honestly get tired of Illumination using the same exact animation style. I swear at this point it's starting to look ugly. To the point that it looks like it doesn't belong in the year of our Lord 2026. It looks like it's from 2017, making it look like a cutscene powered by a game console. Seriously, take a shot from this film and compare it to the recent films from each animation studio. The difference in quality is shockingly different, which isn't even excusable since this is the same company that released the Super Mario Galaxy movie 2 months prior. We honestly owe the Super Mario Galaxy movie an apology because we were being too harsh on it. This one painfully deserves the hate it deserves, since this film is nothing more than a huge cash grab. This only exists just to steal the kids' parents' hard-earned money to see a piece of shit movie. Why does this movie need to exist? It feels like a short film that got stretched to 90 fucking minutes. You already had a decent way to end your franchise with Despicable Me 3. But you ruined it with Despicable Me 4!
Can you guys please stop making Despicable Me sequels and making every film that you make a sequel?
Because we're getting tired of seeing sequels and we want to see more original films that aren't based on an existing piece of media. Why do you keep making pieces of mediocrity with its only demographic being kids who don't know any better, dumb parents, and man-children? This is the reason as to why people think animation is only for kids. You can blame ignorant people, and Illumination for animation being treated as a genre rather than a medium. Because of shit like this, it continues to feed that mindset. These kids deserve quality instead of junk from billionaire studios. And they also deserve smarter comedy and more creative animation too. Every movie that they make, with the exception of the Mario movies, are lowbrow comedies.
Bro, make an action movie, a sports movie, or a sci-fi movie!
Because you keep making the same type of movies, with the same type of comedy, with barely any changes at all. At least Laika has more variety with their filmography, despite only having 5 films with 1 coming out this year. When Laika has more variety in their filmography than yours, then you've done something wrong to damage your own reputation. I honestly feel bad that Illumination's reputation is going down this way, since they only made like 5, maybe 6 good movies, while the rest are nothing burgers, unnecessary or just bad. I just wanted them to evolve as a company. Look at Pixar. Look at Sony.
Heck, even Universal's other animation studio evolved as an animation studio in the big leagues.
But Illumination, they're like stuck during Metamorphosis, while somehow living in the present. They still outsource their animation to their French division.
Bro, this is seriously embarrassing as hell!
They're literally a fucking major animation studio that's been around for over 2 decades, and they'd still outsource their fucking movies. I'm not saying that it's wrong to outsource animation, but when their movies earned $900 million to $1 billion, this seems like they're just cutting corners. I just hope that they'll be under new management once Chris Meledandri retires. Can you imagine what films would be in the same vein as the Spider-Verse movies and the recent DreamWorks films? Imagine the writing, characters, and animation being awesome.
It would be peak as hell!
I wish that happened, but that's not happening anytime soon. All we have is just a slot machine, whose only existence is making money. So with all that said...
EM345 out.
A circus car? This can't be right.
You're right. You're supposed to be on this car.
What car is this?
Oh, the one with all the movies that are totally out of ideas.
The one with all the lame sequels.
But we don't belong with you. We've got tons of new ideas. We've got freshness. We've got
to move it, move it.
I call window seat.